with Lisa of Willow Creative, and we are in her beautiful home office, and we're going to have a chat about her business and also her time as a student at the Australian Academy of Wedding and Event Planning. Lisa has recently graduated. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you.
Lisa was one of my students, so this is especially lovely for me, and she also was the stylist and designer behind my wedding last year. So there's lots that we can learn from Lisa, so let's get started. So Lisa, you were studying our diploma of wedding and event planning, and you told me that about 6 months in you decided to buy an established business, which was Willow Creative, which is based here in Brisbane. What was behind that decision? Because I know originally you were going to launch your own business.
Yeah, well, I had started everything to launch my own business, like the business plan, and started thinking about names, logos, design, everything really imaginable to do with starting a business. And then I just found the opportunity to purchase Willow Tree. I saw it advertised for sale. I did a bit of research, and it just really seemed like an easy and, well, not easy, but a great opportunity to get into wedding styling straight away without having to go through the process of starting up my own business from scratch. So it really gave me the grounding to then make my own business more unique to myself and the direction that I wanted to head in.
It sounds like that was a really good opportunity for you, but I know from looking at Willow Tree today, it has changed a lot from when you purchased it. So you still have applied your own knowledge and style to building your brand. Did the course help you prepare for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Certain modules in the course, like such as the marketing one, really helped with the direction I wanted to take Willow Tree in terms of like changing the logo and the website to make it a bit more user friendly and a bit more informative. Yeah, I think the knowledge that, well, material in the course really helped with those initial changes that I made to Willow Tree.
So Lisa, as I said at the start of the interview, we're in your beautiful home office. Because I've got to know you and I also know the Willow Tree brand, I can see how well it reflects your style and that brand. How important was it for you to create a space like this for you to work from every day?
Well, I think initially when I decided that I needed this space in my home, I wanted an area where I could come in and feel creative and inspired and motivated, and an area that was separate to my house where I could close the door and feel like I was away from my living area. Yeah, and this area has worked out perfect for me to come in and feel motivated each day.
That's good. I mean, I think that's probably one of the most difficult things about working for yourself and working from home is making that distinction between house and workspace, and I can imagine it's lovely to come in here every day and work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I feel like I'm in an area separate from my house where I'm in like an office in the city rather than at home in the regional suburbs.
Okay. Earlier today, Lisa and I were discussing the challenges of starting your own business, but also that we both know it's possible. We've each done it, and actually everybody in the Academy team has done it. And if you follow us on social media, you'll know that we talk a lot about being positive and believing in yourself. But that's not the whole picture. There are things that you need to keep in mind, and then there's challenges that you'll face that a great motivational quote is not going to see you through. So Lisa, tell us about some of the challenges that you've had and how you've dealt with them, especially when you're working really by yourself.
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge is to motivate yourself each day. And to do that, I make sure every day is planned out, structured, and I'm always organised for the next day. So if I get to the end of Monday and I don't know what I'm doing for Tuesday, nothing's going to happen for Tuesday. So I always make sure by the end of each day that I've got a clear plan of what I'll be doing and a clear to-do list for the next day.
Yeah, sure. So no pyjama days?
There's the occasional pyjama day.
We're all allowed a pyjama day.
Especially the rainy days.
Sure. So when I look around your office, I do see that you are a very organised person.
Yeah.
Did you start that way, or have you always been that way, or did you have to develop some systems to keep yourself organised?
I would say naturally I'm an organised person. Like I probably always have been to some degree organised. But organising a business is a lot different to be able to organising your personal life and that type of thing, so it's definitely something I've had to learn along the way. Yeah,
sure. So I think the tip that you gave us about ending each day with a plan for the next is an excellent one. What about the down times when the phone's not ringing, and you don't have something booked for the next couple of months, how do you deal with that emotionally? As you said, keeping yourself motivated and trusting what you're doing is going to bring that next client in?
Yeah, well, I think if you get to a bit of a negative place, sometimes it's good to have a bit of a break. Maybe go out and do something you enjoy doing. For me, it's going out and getting a coffee.
Yeah.
And then coming back, and if I'm not very busy, I'll be thinking about ways I can make myself more busy by marketing, or probably spending a bit more time on social media or blogging and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Just so that there's always something happening.
Yeah, there's always housekeeping you can do in your business, even if it's just
Exactly.
connecting with your vendors again. That's what the quiet times are good for too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Lisa, they're really great tips for anyone who's wanting to achieve what you've achieved over the last few years, and we're really looking forward to seeing where you take Willow Tree next. And thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your knowledge with us.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure.